like I don't know how to really explain this. Like if you have two Vipers against each other, it feels fine. But if one team plays Viper and the other one doesn't play Viper, then I feel like the team that doesn't play Viper has an advantage. And I couldn't tell you why, but it's just from what I've seen.
Interesting. Okay, that's interesting. GenG on defense, FPX on attack.
From GenG just to back FPX
Chat, I can
up,
turn it up
with all
slightly,
these
right?
smokes and other things, it's going to be difficult for GenG to take that.
Yeah, let me put it here. It looks a little bit better. Okay.
So something I really like.
So nothing crazy in terms of the buys. We get a Sheriff on Sheriff
You're doing a great
each.
job, and this allows them to take a lot of extra
3
space,
pass and
kind of cover
stack
this
on
map,
A.
set themselves up in cheeky spots
Okay.
that your opponent might not
Don't
expect.
normally do this with info and then it's info over towards B, but it's turret shoots, then molly goes in, so you should stop the first wave, which gives you a heads up that you can use the wall, which means that you have a better chance of being able to rotate in before they've actually got through the choke point. So it's a little bit of a gamble over towards A, but B makes a lot of sense with the molly.
Catches sight of a couple different players there, but for now, GenG still not rotating for reinforcements. Still have 3 players over on this A side of the map. Orb going to be taken. Life just wanting to get that showstopper online as quickly as possible. But now that the stars start getting plays, GenG realized that this is where the site
That is a high flash.
They're going to be taking down the headshot from Berlin, able to find that opening kill. And for now, Texture trying to play it patiently. Manages to find one, get some damage there onto Ion, but Ion able to come out on top.
It's a nice start for them.
Here for the side of FPX is
Again, for people that are FPX are kind of looking for 8-7, roughly around there in terms of the score on half, because their defense, because you've got no sentinels, they're going to struggle to get like 5.
Certainly could be better, but already that's a great shot to find. Life taking down one, count now going to be blind up as Dizzy comes across, and now Life catching a glimpse, seeing Meteor and finishing it off. A 3K here for
nice,
FPX's
solid round from him. The Sheriff comes in huge.
And I love this.
Bro, the crowd just cheering for absolutely every kill.
It's so solid. Are so challenging for the defenders on this map to deal with.
I don't know if I can. Yeah, I mean,
from Life,
especially against GenG currently, I think.
Yeah.
Get behind them even
so
more.
many layers behind it as well, especially with that Gecko there. You've got a lot of extra util to back up your players off these executes.
Oh, they're getting pumped up as well.
They're so creative with how they work the map.
Dude, the maps are so much better than what I thought for FPX. I'm definitely worried a little bit for GenG here.
Jiggling around rather. He's gonna take a very forward position here. Gets a tap there on the Life, but now.
Bro, I hate teams that try and eco face dry against C-Man.
Shot once more. Munchkin gets backed away. Looking himself into the corner for the moment. Now the smoke's coming through. Nebula as well popped.
Heavy rotate goes in. Very clear over towards A, and at one point they're going to need to get info, so they're just going to random swing through this. But what is the
gets corralled over on this third, but now the push again, the rotation here from FPX. They
okay, door open and then they do it, but obviously they can see the door gets open, so they speed up towards A. How many deaths are they allowed? They're allowed 1 death right now. Anything else is pretty much a rifle.
They decide, well, they're probably going A. Let's make a go for it. See if we can do some damage.
Yeah, because of the slow little approach here from FPX, GenG do get
triple smokes, yeah, dude. You're gonna be shocked by every single comp that FPX uses. Sorry, say again.
I was just feeling it's going to be tricky unless they go towards B here because their guns don't really suit it.
Yeah, I think it's good. I swear, as long as you... teams are just... As long as they have someone towards B, then they're always pivoting B.
Yeah.
29 HP, but he's the only one now on this side, and he's going to look to try to cause chaos, but Autumn is just swinging out. No one is paying attention to him. Texture going to be taken down. Third on the Dizzy, but it doesn't matter. Autumn collecting
It's a
2.
clean start right now. There's one gun to pick up.
One standing, would love to do a little bit more damage. Knows that Life is going to be low on HP. He can scoop up one of these weapons to give himself a better opportunity. Grabs it, but can he find the kills? His Life now swinging out on that right-hand side. He checks it for but a moment, but now...
Okay, can he get here in time?
Outlaw puts him down with the Sheriff.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 2-0 start
the
for
juggle's
FPX.
good.
Yeah, and this is the FPX that
the strong bonus. A really strong bonus.
Also on Icebox, where they're really adaptive about moving around the map, cutting off space, like Mimi was talking about at the desk.
One away from the Razor.
To kind of obscure a lot of the open areas in the front
it's
of
the classic
sites.
Snowball. One away from the Razor.
They're going to move around the map, try to figure out what's going on, and it's really hard as a defender, especially an aggressive defender team.
I mean, actually, by pushing B, they're not bad. Like, normally you see teams just want to, like, fight C for it, but if they should push B and have it, like, can open the door from that,
And you can even see the
Almost a
toxic
better
screen has been
counter
set up
nowadays.
on the B every time. Things
They
like
do
this
they
make
do
it so
this a lot.
challenging.
I can't remember the team that like
where we started seeing
flashed
the
this
turning point
area on a similar
map
round. I think
just
this is literally
yesterday.
just like
GenG,
what they like to do on their
very solid
anti-eco
performance on the
or like their
defender side.
anti-bonus.
Let's see though if FPX are going to be able to convert
Yeah, I think
this.
it's strong.
Did they not do this again?
Honestly, with
Did they
Ion
not do
only
this last time?
carrying forward, it
It's hard
goes
to get
that
like
previous
And then they
round.
got
kills
Omen
from it
flashed.
unless you do it
Dash-wise,
really,
they're
really
doing
well, but you can
just
definitely
fine.
On the
They still
third
have
round.
plenty of firepower.
Three members of GenG on
It was
25
Lev.
armor, so that outlaw could still prove
Oh,
very
okay.
deadly.
This is just great baiting here from the side
Yeah,
of
they
Live.
did
Tap on
against
that
Lev. Was
spike,
it third round
draws
as
out
well?
that paranoia, pulls back, and Munchkin goes down. Swing into that outlaw. Huge kill found. Life showstopper online. GenG, they get themselves into position, but they have to be cognizant of this. There you go. All going to be coming through. Dizzy up over the top, seeking target. Meteor,
No
behind him with that
way.
nano
He
swarm.
tanked
Texture,
the
Vivian
molly.
downstairs, pushes out, ends up falling. Lock able to find Berlin. And that's going to be
Molly
clear
on
out.
door is
The Fade
huge.
gets
Still
taken
low.
down. A 2v3, Meteor still here on the site, unscouted. Finds a headshot.
Bro, they
on the
actually
one.
need hero
So a little
players.
bit more, but for now, brings things to parity. The 2v2, the creep across. Meteor works his way through the orb, into the Omen smoke. Just dodging out,
Weird timing.
waiting for that decay to wear off. It is snappy as all
Dude,
hell with that
look at him. You
headshot.
see the thought
Takes him down
process
to
there that he
bottom.
went through. This guy wasn't looking, so
Three
he
of his
thinks that
own,
someone
with low
timed
on
him.
HP, down to 5.
5 HP.
Just a tap on the
Dude,
spike.
no
Meteor has to
time,
get this
really.
going here sooner rather than
Gotta
later.
stick
Autumn
half.
playing this so very patiently, now swinging around from behind. 501 notes him, still stays alive, and he's just looking to try to bait this one out. Try to take him
Damn,
down.
That's
he
really
played
well
it
played.
so
Gives
well.
him a 4K, but
Yeah, he
he
played
cannot
so,
get the
so
round
well.
win. FPX will move up 3-0, and Meteor cannot survive. All weapons lost.
Oh man,
As FPX
it's
surge
a
onward.
great
This
start.
is brilliant from
This
Autumn.
could be on.
Do you have any insight as to
Ice
like what the
cold.
comms are like in
They just
FPX?
stand on
I
the
can't
back
imagine
of
their
the
English
site
being
after Meteor taps
great or
it.
their comms in general
5
being great.
HP.
I'm pretty sure
Gets
Autumn
that
knows
snake
like a
bite down
little
right
bit
in
like
time
main
at the foot of
course,
Texture,
but that's
Okay.
able to
that's
clean out
about it.
Lakia from ropes.
I feel like
Gets
all I
Karen
talked
on
about
the
yesterday was how
drop.
like every single team I
then
watched,
just
like their comms must be
Brilliant
best.
patience.
Yeah.
And this is an
No,
FPX
I
team
think
coming in
I think that's
swinging
you'll
on
you'll
this
see when
attacker
he's
side. Gonna be
he
baking
knows
up a
like
ton of
basic
money.
callouts,
Gonna
but you'll
keep
see
an
he like
outlaw.
pings the floor votes.
Well, Life
It does help.
similarly taken
Yeah,
down to
it
5
helps, bit of
HP, but he
info.
finds the headshot, he finds Texture. That's one piece of the thrifty puzzle taken away from GenG. Now, massive push getting ready to come through here. Munchkin, bounce back on the Dizzy, finds a blind. He gets
Dude,
both
they
down.
look
Meteor similarly
they're looking
dead.
good right
Berlin's
now.
hands.
And again, I know they should be getting like 8.
Charon and
I know they
see
should
if
be
can
getting
try
8
to do
on
any
this side,
damage.
but
Take away any of these weapons. Right
They
now,
could
it is
get
not
more.
looking hopeful whatsoever.
Don't even get a chance at the thrifty here for GenG.
the good news is as well, they're just snowballing perfect, right? They have Fish ult for next round, they had Raze ult for the third round. Like this is pretty much how you want to do it after winning the pistol. Ult for the third round, ult for the fifth round, and then normally they would have so many ults that like the fifth or the sixth round gets a little bit hard, but then you can just reset them straight after.
And it's going to be tough against this FPX team. Unless you can find that one.
Were the crowd this loud last time they played? I think they got the mic a bit better in the crowd because it was a little bit better yesterday anyway.
It's Life. Not noting anything here.
In the YouTube message,
More
yeah,
than
sure.
fine if he also goes down. Wanted to hunt. Wanted to try to find these kills. Also doesn't necessarily want that outlaw going over into the next round. So
he gets an
overall,
outdoor.
yeah, not too bad. So we'll just go ahead and get picked off by the spike itself. But 4-0, such a significant start here for FPX. And who knows how far down the rabbit hole we can go with this. There's already
Yeah,
the
now
streak
they have
built
the
up.
official.
Ults still lacking on the side of GenG. Texture not too far away from the showstopper, but there's that thrash on the opposite side in the hands of Ion.
And GenG is
just not fragging at the moment as well. Like they haven't had a chance to frag, so they don't even have ults. Like normally by the fifth round you have ults to counter their ults. We got no ults. Yeah, and they don't. Wow, bro.
Takes him down, and this aggression, it's red, it's
holy hell, it's happening.
The instant shutdown from FPX.
Oh my god, it's actually gonna happen.
Any of this nonsense
I was talking to my chat saying that they're gonna get like 8 rounds on attack, or like they at least need to. But man, they might even get like 9.
Just reading it off the rip, saying, "Okay,
It's
guys."
looking convincing. Should be probably a tank pause here, I imagine.
This is like how sometimes GenG likes to turn these rounds.
Good news for this one, chat.
On their heads.
They don't have to use the ult again.
Sideways, GenG will get aggressive on you. They're not afraid to. they'll try something a little bit unorthodox. And FPX, great job, great preparation by Coach Nathan as well. Get this team ready. And not much for Karan to do except chill and pray that he can hold on to this gun, because I wouldn't be too surprised if FPX starts hunting here pretty soon.
Timeout? Yeah, I think so.
I mean, they're already just drifted way off the spike. Looks like for now, it's going to be Lysor who's the closest to try to find this final kill, but they're not really rushing for it, so it seems like Karan will be able to hold
Triple
on to this
smokes?
weapon,
Triple smokes
carry
is
that over
good.
into the next, but what a start.
Like you never have to worry about angles. A lot of teams, especially you got to look at the most common comp on this map. Like the triple smokes on this map especially makes sense. The most common comp doesn't have a flash,
where they just started stringing rounds together against Foot. They're snappy shooting.
so it's hard to actually like get through places. But loads of one ways.
And they want it. They want it broad. Wingman chilling out with some of our fans. But man,
There it is.
they're snappy right now. They're making good decisions, and GenG
Yeah.
having a tough time being
I wouldn't
able
even know
to
what to
spread
say
the
at
map
this
like they
point.
normally want to.
Bro,
They're
what
making
can
some
you
okay
say?
reads
It's
at
like
times.
Razor's come in
overall, they're
on
just
your
not
third
quite
round,
at
your
the
big
same
buy,
pace, same
and
level as
then
FPX
your
right
next one you try and go aggro because they got official, you don't
Quite
get
a bit of pressure now
official
here on the
and
coaching staff.
they wrecked you.
Solo and HSK getting their heads together to try to figure out what's going wrong, but right now it seems like there's might be too much to fix.
What do you think of triple control?
No stability.
Yeah, I was saying actually. I think it's like I don't mind it. I guess you can use the Astra as more of like a
Giving a lot of opening
not like an
opportunities to
initiator
FPX,
shot,
and
but like you
especially
can be
when that outlaw
more
is in play, you're losing
sparing
that
with
first player early for
the
GenG.
stars,
Yeah, you
using
were
them
able
like
to
more like
overcome that
pulls and
against the
stuns rather than
Vietnam
using those
quite
smokes.
often,
You
especially
probably
in
almost
threes, but here
guarantee
today,
1 star,
very different affair.
maybe
And it's in
2
play once
for
again.
post
Life
spawn, so like
knowing
you
that
use
the
as a
economy
smoke for
not
Yeah,
good enough for
which
them
kind of
to
means
all
you
have
can
all
lag a
the
little
weapons,
bit.
Yeah.
everybody with half.
It's like a
that
controller
outlaw
that
can find
can
an immense amount of
kind of
value
work as
as it has.
initiator,
He's
util,
8-2-0
and
already.
is able to lurk a little bit.
Just about at the
Yeah,
halfway
I think
point
that's why
with that
Astra was
second
like,
showstopper.
I like Astra on bind as well, and you can kind of use it in the same way.
Yeah.
Like when you had the,
firmly behind FPX.
we did try something wacky with Astra and
fired
Omen, I
up
think,
with
at
that
some point,
smoke
and you can just
up
do it
front.
exactly
GenG's
the
gonna
same.
disrespect it.
Yeah, the
Try to push
original
forward, Make
FPX.
sure that they can get Locky this orb one away from that Nightfall now.
Because Chad, that's
Now,
what they used to use all the
FPX
time,
content
Astra
to just hold
Omen
back,
on their own.
Make sure there's not going to be any more aggression. And Berlin gonna slip himself right towards
And they used to use I mean,
Ion.
I think it works well as well that you can sometimes use the Omen as like a, because like Omen's like a flex duelist. You got Astra that's like a kind of an initiator, can work a little bit like a sentinel in terms of lurking on attack. So you kind of feel like both of the gaps. Then you got sentinel kind of version with Viper. You can anchor. Kind of works.
Yeah, and I think with the Omen as well, like the Omen can do what Viper does towards A also.
Yeah.
Like if the Omen wants to be
Double
that guy
or-
towards A, then the Astra can then just use the smokes for smoke.
Dude, they domed util. So they call it they just never. I mean, official means they're committing.
Wings back down, Ben managing to find one. Looks for that third, has it. Lysor gonna be taken down for Lin, able to find two. However, his Carolina Meteor both
Good
fall.
damage. Like honestly, the damage here, like even if this guy gets an extra kill, okay, 2 kills. That's not too bad. If they lost a round, they get reset.
Yeah, I like what GenG
And they
comes out
finally
with
got the
after
ults
timeout.
online.
They're saying,
We
okay,
might start
FPX
getting a
actually
game.
playing a bit
Again,
slow, but
7,
we can
8.
control Rebel.
What you
We
looking
can take
for?
that space and make sure that we make the rotation
Already
back
kind of
over to B and
there.
C.
Granddad
That's where we
Granny
discussed
with the
them,
prime.
Arjun.
Thank you so
You're
much,
pretty
dude.
good at this
Appreciate
game.
that. Thank you.
You're
Thank
pretty
you so
good.
much.
I thought he just sprayed through the smoke. I didn't realize he actually had him basically midair on the entry.
Yeah.
GenG
mean,
snowball
Munchkin
now? Maybe.
is that one.
This is a
He's got
giant,
tremendous mechanics.
giant round.
Known that for quite some time.
Like you're gonna
The
see.
operator, the operator
Hopefully not all
for
of them,
life,
but a
trying
good
to
amount of
really
these
lean
ults
into this
used.
sniper advantage. He's gonna try to contest this rubble space that GenG took last round.
Whoa.
Should have seen the arm, but they still
Damn,
continue to
dude,
push forward.
he didn't even.
Showstopper
Oh
out,
my
he'll
god,
take
and they
him
get
down
out
so
of there with
very
the
low, but
satchel.
that has
Do you know what's
proven
mad?
in the past.
This
We've
guy
seen Lysor
crosses and he didn't
on a
even
play around
hesitate. He
5
still
HP and
just
still being able
expected
to
an
get
extra person to swing into it.
impact here in the rounds. Now it's just going to be the double
Whoa.
face. The up claims
Almost
lock
just
in,
left if you're gonna play like that on
just
B.
Yeah,
that.
what are they doing on A
FPX
here?
are right back into the driver's seat, not wanting any
I would not be a
momentum
happy
built
chap.
here for GenG.
Good counter blow here from FPX. They said, okay, we gave up that rubble space. This time, we're going to
Against an
pretend like
AWP?
we're giving it up, and then we're going to recontest it after we get forced out by that showstopper. So smart. Catches GenG where they're out in the open and have to make some open space shots land, and they just cannot because FPX is too clean right now.
Stars start coming through. Munchkin gonna have to go absolutely crazy.
Holy.
Can't even get the first. Berlin.
Damn, bro,
just
they're
rushes
running
in and takes
over
him down.
them.
As FPX look for a flawless and look for a 6th round win here on this attack. Meteor now nothing else to be done other than to attempt to tuck away.
Bro, this is just a nightmare start.
Yeah.
He got no kills as well.
Enough.
2 people gonna have no money.
Behind.
Kind of got to save, chat.
Can
Like,
he
you kind of
survive
actually
this
has to try
onslaught?
save this gun,
it's a
really, so
period
that
of
only
time.
one person
Survives,
takes the hit.
Squeeze a buyout, but
Yeah.
he is not
one guy-
surviving. He is
one guy
not
taking the
surviving.
hit.
The Sharks
Don't believe?
circling here in the water. Meteor trying to stay afloat, finds one. The tuck back, Ion keeping himself safe for now. But there's the
I'm not
coming
believing.
through. Swing around the back, takes him down.
Nice timing on that.
Nothing saved, nothing carried over. FPX get themselves up to 6.
Yeah, they're just so aware. Every time GenG tries to do something a little bit spicy, a little bit aggressive, it's shut right down. And Life saw that first elbow and was so ready for Karon to swing.
And clearly, Texture didn't know what weapon was in that hand because they continue swinging through. Didn't see that it was the operator. Karon, Zatter, he doesn't get the call.
Yeah, they were not expecting an up here.
Well, now finally, GenG is going to be able to get an operator of their own into Texture's hands.
Do you find it a bit mad that GenG
This has gotta
picked
be kind of a do or
Lotus?
die
Or
round
am I the
here for
only
GenG.
one
So many alts
thinking that?
available.
Um,
My God.
Whoa, what a shot,
I
bro.
think before Madrid, they were playing it
Karon just
a
has to
lot, if
bail
I'm not
out.
mistaken. But they were never a team that was
Back
like
over onto the side proper. Now
good on
tucked
it.
into
Like we
tree.
cracked them on
Munchkin
it, and
hoping,
their playstyle
praying that
wasn't.
they start inching in towards
They didn't really
me.
have a playstyle.
Wants
It
to
was
be
just
able
like
to put that judge
the
to
fundamentals and micro was like
Similarly,
really, really
with
like
the
solid.
operator
So they
out
just
to
always had like
in
trades,
a very forward position.
always
Meteor
triple peak things.
considering the peak.
Like,
Life
yeah, the
on
Lotus
the line, ready
overall
for
game
it.
plan isn't the best.
But does he swing?
So yeah, I guess now I'm a bit surprised by it.
Texture in the meantime is able to find one, makes a quick exit back over into C.
I was saying as well, like I don't really,
Smoke call for Karon, so
I
Meteor
do
pushes
watch these
forward,
games, but like I don't really watch the
turret.
Chinese games,
Back
for
off, you
example,
still
right?
can
So I don't know
consider
much
that
about
showstopper. Here
Yeah.
it
any of the
goes.
Chinese teams, and like
In the tree,
when it comes to
checks things
APAC,
out, showstopper
their
at the
games are
ready.
on at like
Karon
11
just
a.m. in
tucked
the
away.
morning for us,
See
and like
where
we're
he just
preparing
ends
for
up
stuff.
gambling
So I don't
his
get to
way
watch
with
many
the
of these
Karon
games
right now.
either. So
Karon,
Yeah, you
low,
just have like
Meteor taking
stuff
down
from
by
Masters.
rocket. They still don't know necessarily about Karon's
yeah, it's
position.
the
Starts opening up though.
I don't like
He's able to
the
find one.
most
Swing in, he's not going to be good for a second.
knowledge on
Texture
these
and
games.
Munchkin now, last 2 alive.
It's not really my concern.
forced
So it's
this
nice
as
to watch
well.
these games.
Not
as well.
wanting GenG to find that second round. And
Yeah,
Munchkin
teams are
finding
so
Lysor.
close
He's
together.
tucked away. He's seen the head of Texture, but he just can't quite get line of sight.
Like the top teams from every
Even
region
that he
can
has
beat the
the
top
open
teams.
play.
It's sick.
Texture,
Like the
Yeah.
best
he is gonna
possible
reroute.
thing,
He's
honestly.
actually trying to play for this. Maybe at least just going to be looking for an exit.
It's good
He will be
viewing.
rewarded
Like
with the run,
champions
so
will be
Autumn
sick
taken
as
down.
well.
Oh, Champions League being unbelievable.
Time still dwindles. It's just not enough. The likelihood of being able to isolate both is just not there, so he has to back away.
He's gonna-
FPX,
he's
they're gonna get
gonna-
themselves up to 7.
Yeah,
He's
it's
gonna
just
get it.
brilliant, methodical advancement here. Leapfrogging their way towards the A site. This time around at the beginning of the round as well.
I wonder if you
Life
double
pushes
time
out
out. So
around
they
the
got the
rock. He
7
hasn't
that I
done
think they
before. With
needed.
this off, and every round is different looks from
And
FPX. It's what makes them so difficult for
now,
these teams to play
I
against.
mean, anything's a
You're
bit of a
never gonna get
bonus.
the
Like
same look
8 would be
twice.
great, 9 would be
Every
really,
single
really
time,
good. Like
they're
with
gonna
9,
show
they don't
something
need a
little bit
pistol.
different. And this ult cycle for GenG is horrendous because they keep eating
That is an
into these
absolute
lockdowns,
shot,
into these
man.
night balls, into these Viper's pits, and they're not getting opportunities to use them. Meteor there just trying to hide behind the corner, seeing if he could catch the timing. You know, Meteor, we've seen him do it before, and oh yeah, give him a
Oh my
lock.
God.
There you go.
Oh,
Haven't seen a Sova on Lotus in a while. Texture now pushing forward.
Is he,
Just strikes it down. No hope in hell.
Oh my God.
Okay, quite a bit of damage going
The-
on. Lockett will be able to clean up that kill.
mouse bug,
One
chat.
round and potentially weapon recoverable as that Prowler doesn't scout anybody. So for now he's going to juggle back the operator at the very least, but would love.
He was
sure
doing. He was
Lockett
taking the mick out of
on
Lakia,
the
right?
rifle in his hands, but
Because isn't that what
Lotus will run
Lakia
the up
did?
for now.
Just grabbing the orb, looking to see if there's going to be a crunch as they try to get ready
That's sick.
for the C hit.
That's so
That is
funny,
gonna
bro.
be the direction they want to go. You got to be a little bit
Dude,
cautious
life
though
is
going back
12
to A.
and 4.
You know that operator got picked up, and that's going to be a big power weapon, so definitely want to lean into this side of the map.
I guess we're just poking and prodding, looking to take away some of this util.
So
alarm
it's
bot
so hard to get
get
into
picked
any.
off.
Like, how do you
down.
actually get through
Force down.
anywhere?
His life just cleans
How
up
do you
that
get
turret.
into a site when you've lost your duelist here?
Cosmic
When they
Divide, though,
have so
getting ready
many
to come through.
smokes.
On to B, Munchkin setting out the snake bite now, investing the pit, wanting to make sure that this is an unassailable position.
Like, what are you meant to do here?
For now, it looks like it has worked the trade. It has ushered them over towards C, where right
This
now
guy
it is
still,
just Karen.
chat, this guy still has Omen
Closing
Flash.
out the paranoia. He's
He
able to
still
find
has
one.
Omen
Gets the
Flash.
second.
We're 20
Actually,
seconds
lights are
in.
on the TP. The wingman still going to be going for the plant. That's just enough line of sight to take that down. That should be the round done and dusted. The lockdown forces him away.
10 seconds
Time will
left.
just dwindle. Young and Berlin will be able to
Not
hold
like
on to the
that,
weapons, maybe
apparently.
even deal
Yeah,
some
not
additional
like that
damage
one.
here as they continue to creep up. They have cash
Dude,
up plenty.
they took like no map control here.
So that is going to be a thrifty.
They were
Another
not
one here,
doing
of
too
course,
much
for
here.
GenG is Berlin.
Oh, yeah,
We need some more
Like they did
damage.
hardly anything to
Himself
pressure
but can't
anyone.
quite
At least they
find
got
that
ults
third.
out.
He ends up
There's
falling,
that.
but isn't going to be concerned about it. Munchkin just
I think some teams
invested
are
that pit. And with only a
really
couple
bad
rounds
at that.
left to be
Like,
played,
honestly, when you
the
start
likelihood
like
of
an
him finding another one in
like
this
man
half
eco, like
is slim to none.
Yeah,
kind of
absolutely.
want to do like a balanced
Mastercard
default and
thrifty
kind of
here
just figure out everything
for
on the map
GenG, and this
first.
is great
Yeah,
utilization
yeah.
of the alts.
It's one of the
Finally
things on
find
this
the
map that I see a
opportunity.
lot.
The Nightfall perfectly timed
Where like
by
teams then
Lotus.
just have to gamble.
Great read here
Yeah.
by Munchkin that if he put that pit down there,
If you don't,
likely
you,
gonna be forced onto C.
some teams are scared to go
Akio
towards
already on his
A
horse to
because,
get over
well,
there.
yeah,
Get that
depending on the
Nightfall
comp, you
in,
can
keep
scare
Yeah,
out
Karen
depending
in
on the
position
comp, yeah.
obscured. Life again getting aggressive.
Whoa,
This time it's gonna be
that's a
Texture able
big
to
miss,
defend on
really.
them.
Okay, they might be back online.
Trying to play off the tracers,
Oh,
but in
that's my
fact
bad.
he just ends up right in the crosshair. Autumn just tapping away, finds one.
Oh
Lucky cannot get the flick. Autumn says, "Nah, son, I'm better than you with the up." Scoops it up.
That's so
them
sick, bro.
down.
Then again, yesterday
It is
GenG
an
did
early
start off
advantage
pretty
here
slow
for
on Icebox.
FPX.
I mean,
Yeah.
Now Munchkin going to be trying his hand at this.
Like honestly,
There's any team that knows
FPX
how to
need
shoot
a
through
lot of
smoke,
rounds.
it's FPX.
So
Yeah,
They are so well drilled
Good,
at
I
I think you're right
especially-
with the maps as well,
Texture
though.
thought
Like,
he had the
Yeah.
Sunset
opportunity.
doesn't favor GenG that
Autumn
much.
just
no, I'm so surprised they
good
let
so far this
Sunset
tournament
through.
for FPX. Absolute standout. Parents in the audience today wants to put on a show for sure.
Like I would have watched what they were
Taking one away
doing on
from
Sunset
that
and been
crash
like,
now.
yeah, I'm not in for
Munchkin
this.
backed off onto
And they
A.
normally
B side
ban it
just
as well.
under
That's the
medium
mad thing.
control.
Oh, sees it, but he fires a little bit too soon.
I think they
A bit
picked
of a
it
warning
in
shot there. Berlin does take a little
one
bit
of their
damage.
last
Meteor
games, GenG,
continues
but
to try to
yeah, they
push
don't
the
seem
advantage here.
comfortable.
He cannot do so as Berlin getting fired up.
Oh my god, bro, they're actually
Let him
giving
know
it.
what he thinks about them here in this half. Berlin finds himself a second as Karen falls. And now it's just Munchkin.
Chat, it's just the same thing,
The stave off the push there
right?
from Io.
It's just win around,
There's so
lose
much
around,
more work.
loss bonus, gets
Like in the
wrecked.
grand final
For
of
him to
Pacific,
clutch
GenG
out
picked
this
Sunset
round.
in the final against them, like first.
Gotta save. There's not much left to do.
We'll come to these.
The creds are
You remember?
continuously
Uh,
depleted for GenG. They
God.
can't really find the opportunities.
KO,
in a stable
Stova,
economy.
almost
Oh,
like
they're
this.
a- they're a
Be
jet.
challenging and losing
They're a
to
jet.
Autumn.
Okay, yeah,
Three in the
they're
round
an
for
op,
him.
Just
they're an
always in the right
win
position.
condition team.
Gets these
Yeah.
punishes time and time again. FPX now up to 8 on their attacking half. The most that GenG could hope for is 4. Unless they can pull off another thrifty. Even that
This
might be a
was
far
nice
cry home.
though. Kael'Wyn to insta pick up the
You
op.
ever just tap and get a kill?
Wait, he asked for the
Not like
op.
that.
And then swap to an
Oh my
operator
god,
and
that's
then
even
just
that's even
flick
sicker,
lock you.
bro. That was so good.
Absolutely ridiculous. And Berlin's reading the positioning so well. He knows the angle that Meteor's gonna take, so he shoulder peeks
Bro,
it.
they can get
And
9.
the Outlaw's out
Oh
there.
my
They can
God.
actually get 9. They are so confident right now.
The disrespect continues.
Yeah, they're running through him.
And
Oh
Life
my
just
god.
beats off it, gets
Oh
himself a
my-
second. Lakia on the floor. Everybody from GenG scrambling, rotating, trying to get
That's
themselves over to the A site. But
insane, bro.
FPX, they have already evacuated. They have already started their shift. As he'll just chuck
And they
that on
even get
side
the
of
gun
map.
out of there. Dude,
Not
these
wanting
guys
to
are
give
sick.
any sort of advantage over to GenG should they even wander into the attacker spawn. Nano Swarm cleared out, and that should be the tell-all here for GenG.
Chat, it's all going to come down to the defense
Says, you know what?
pistol.
Got this
It's gonna
round,
be
I got the
nuts.
rest of this one, I've got the next one.
Imagine they win double
I think I can
pistol.
get
It's
another
actually just a
showstopper in this
done
half.
map.
He absolutely can.
On
There's still
GenG's
3
map.
players at GenG alive, and 2 are coming his direction. He's got a real chance, and certainly GenG doesn't want to give up any more than they have to, but
Munchkin is still a world away. He's sprinting, trying to get over here. See if he's going to be able to join in before the rest of his teammates end up falling. Swing out to the corner, snappy with his
Oh,
life.
snappy.
Gets himself a 3rd elimination. Now Munchkin just going to be cutting in towards B, trying to get himself into range of the spike so that he can go down.
Damn, bro.
they're waiting for him. Right outside this door.
Yeah, not going to be much of a surprise here. As it gets opened up, he's going to look for a kill, and he will not find it. Flawless as FPX move up 9-2.
It's just absolute brilliance. This Outlaw, so much value that FPX is getting out of it. Time and time again, challenging this space. And right before the toxic screen goes
I
up,
can't believe he's
Life
doing
was
that
already
against
out
an
there.
eco. Honestly,
Gen
it's
Z
not
players
too
getting
bad for
caught
those guns because
right out in
they
front of
all have
stairs time
heavy
and time
armor.
again. They haven't
So
been
maybe you
able to
can
do
take
much about it.
So what?
Maybe you can take the risk.
They are
What indeed?
all feeling it now.
One away from Razor,
3
both
rounds, all that
teams.
GenG could hope for.
GenG
Season 8
don't
combo,
want to face over
expected.
towards A anymore.
Autumn just holds back, spray away.
So scared of the op.
Get some
Don't want
connections
to
there, but
go
Texture does
close to
manage
this
grab the
angle.
orb, has a showstopper online now.
And this is all also to prevent Life from getting his showstopper off the rift. They pushed out towards Mound as well over on the other side of the map. So GenG aware, of course, that they want to keep that very, very powerful ult out of this player's hands, considering how he's been playing already.
Oh,
Bam.
Lakia. Ooh, does get quite a bit of damage there. Life going to be whittled away at, down to 43. But again, we've seen this guy shrug it off.
They're just so methodical. Just taking their time. They're so disciplined. Baiting out utility, clearing it. They're just going to go for this A hit, it looks like. Autumn's going to lead the way.
Didn't even push forward. Texture, he's playing quite far up. If he gets picked, that's that showstopper completely nullified.
Yeah, this could be good if no one shoots it.
Over the top, the spray through, just trying to find something. There you go. Ion just pushes up. Texture going to be taken down. Showstopper not going to be meaning a damn thing. And El Lakia tries to hold the line. Blast pack.
Oh my god, the blast pack. It's so good right
They're
now.
playing perfectly
They're
right
playing
now.
so good.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Karen moves down to drop, and Life, he's just going to look to maybe barrel
He's
stop
walking
him,
on
and he
water.
will.
That's it.
Showstopper now in play.
Oh
Meteor
my god. Well, I
do
said they needed
absolutely
8.
nothing to
They
bail them
get
out.
10. So, I mean, they're allowed to lose a
He has to
pistol.
tuck back, avoid the boom
They're
bot.
all good, man. No sentinels
But
on
even
Lotus
then, even
means
if he
that
can
this
get
is
1, 2 kills. There's still a Thrash on the other side waiting for him. The jiggle peek, getting the spots. He looks for the kill. He still can't find it. The Thrash coming in.
But they're loving it. They're loving it.
holy man.
Delivered right into
Dude,
his
they're all
face.
having a they're all having a click of the knife as well.
Utter domination. 10-2 on Lotus.
It's astounding from FPX. They look even better now.
Yeah, that
Life,
was
16
an
and
insane
7.
half.
Autumn 12 and 4. Berlin 11 and 6. They are firing.
Whoa.
And they are rarely missing, and they are reading their opponents so brilliantly. GenG looks lost. GenG looks
Okay, well,
like
GenG have got to win a pistol, and there is still a bit of belief. You're playing Lotus, you got no Sentinel, no info Sentinel.
It was a
So
soft
if
start from them
GenG win a
yesterday, but this
pistol,
is a
there is a
completely
chance,
different
but
beast.
that was an absolute
This is completely
slaughter.
different. But now we've got Yinzu standing by for an interview.
And
with the
that makes me
very
worried
special
about
guest.
Sunset as
It's a
well.
fantastic start for FPX, but things could just get better because we have a double Olympic champion here in the building. I am so honored to be here with Yangqi and Valora to do some translation as well. Is it okay for you to introduce yourself and say hi to the crowd?
首先，我们今天感觉 FunPlus 表现真的非常非常好，而且今天在现场我们迎来了一位非常重要的嘉宾，也是我们奥运会的双金持有者杨倩。然后，首先能不能让杨倩先跟大家自我介绍一下，打个招呼呢？
Everyone's like, whoa.
Hello， 大家好，我是杨倩，很高兴能够来现场看比赛，我觉得超级
Pretty
开心跟激动。
Hi everyone, I'm Yang Qian. I'm very happy to be in this arena to watch this game.
Now, in your discipline of air rifling, you're a sharpshooter.
Air
You won
rifle.
2 gold medals, and we have some sharpshooters on stage as well. So, what's it like for you here to watch them kind of do what you do as well?
因为杨倩自己本身是一个射击运动员嘛，
Swedes, thank you so much for the 15 months. Thank you. And Nilo. Nilo with the 2 months. Thank you for the tier 1 buff. We appreciate
和
it.
你比较有相似经历的这些狙击手在台上表演的时候是什么样的感觉呢？
我觉得首先看到他们非常出色的表现，自己也会非常的激动，感觉比我自己参加比赛还要紧张跟兴奋。就是一坐下来之后，就感觉整个人都燃起来了。
I think I'm very excited to see their playing on this stage. To be honest, maybe more excited than I was on the stage to do shooting. So I'm very happy. I'm very excited to be here to watch their game.
And lastly, very quickly before we pass
On a
it back, of
beast,
course,
man.
everyone here is FPX fans. So, can we get a 加油 FPX?
因为其实今天在场馆里的大多数人都是 FunPlus 的粉丝嘛，那能不能也给 FunPlus 加个油呢？
加油 FunPlus！
All right, let's go, FPX!
Seeing FPS, thank you so much. Thank you, the 9 months.
Let's go indeed right now. These
Appreciate
guys
the prime.
are looking to go into the playoffs, looking to go maybe even to a grand final, given the form that we are seeing, given the way that they've been able to just completely disarm GenG.
And this is a team that
Okay, must win pistol.
Yeah.
They go
They are
for
a very,
4
very strong
classics.
roster,
I
is
mean, they're just hitting
FPX.
B.
Yeah, they weren't able to best them in the finals.
So this is
stage
part of the
one of
overall
facing
game
TCN.
plan for GenG, right? They're gonna
just
hit
gonna
B, and then
deadball
they're
it,
gonna
see if
have
they
them
can get
scared of
this
B,
B
so
hit
they
to
have to hold people in B, which means they're gonna have longer rotates to get towards the other sites.
He's having a life game.
Oh my
No pun
god.
intended.
That Sheriff continuing to find damage.
Bro, he's farming them.
Spike now planted.
Yeah.
3 players here from GenG, all with just classics in
The
hand.
Astrosuck was so
One safe
good.
fight. The only post-plant util that they have available to them. Texture at the moment, pulling back off the angle. Not ready for it as Berlin looks for a second. Karen does manage to survive for a little bit longer. Here's Munchkin going on that jiggle peek. Takes a nasty shot. Life.
Dude.
Himself a third, takes it out, and that's going to be Ion.
That's insane, bro. Double pistol. Mate, they're gonna 13 to him.
No opportunity.
This is crazy.
They're just enjoying themselves as well. You can't beat a team that's enjoying themselves.
But
Yeah,
denied
it's
here.
such a big factor.
Must-win pistol round for GenG is thwarted, and it's Life who kicks it off with a double with the Sheriff.
Man, they even had the
GenG
mad peak with the
invested
Astrosuck.
heavily in util to take this B site. A lot of classics on players that normally don't grab them, like Texture. And that might have been part of the problem here.
And Luluco, thank
Losing
you
a
so
little
much
bit of
as
that
well, man.
long-range
Appreciate the 14
firepower
months.
in
Thank you,
those
the prime.
fights. And FPX just didn't eat much of that damage other than Autumn, who
Okay,
died at the
well,
beginning of the round. And yeah,
he buys
outlaw for
armor.
Texture. I mean, you gotta try
Munchkin
something.
drops him
They
the
all have
outlaw,
full armor on
but
the opposite
everyone
side, so
on
he's not gonna be able
FPX
to
has
get
bought
those instant
full armor
shots.
and a gun,
Swinging out.
and there goes the
I
outlaw.
thought it was going to be Ion, but Life is just playing over top of him. They got a high-low setup on stairs. And of course it's Life to find the kill. Karen now going to be noted, does find the headshot. Ion going to be taken down. Munchkin here at back rumble, slowly creeps out, picks up that
Hold
outlaw,
up.
does put it to good use. Finds himself in a
Hold
shot.
up.
Meteor out-tools the Bucky at point-blank range, finds the headshot. Not something that you see every day, but of course GenG, they find themselves in a thrifty position, and it looks like they're going to be able to close it out.
And sliding back over to the C site now. Just really Autumn anywhere in the vicinity. Going to be a battle between him and Munchkin potentially here towards spawn.
Oh, Autumn. The intercept, and it's all too
Okay.
easy. Given
Plant goes in,
low
everyone
HP
pretty
he was.
far away. They have the wall
Now
to
you got
help
a Bucky
retake.
and a Sheriff in Meteor's hands. 2 classics for Lakia and Karan. This is frankly very doable, it feels like, for FPX. My real question is Meteor going to toss that Sheriff over to anybody, or is he just going to hang on to it?
I think you'd want to pass it over to Lock.
Yeah, they only have
Currently doesn't
classics
really have
still.
much in hand.
They only pick up a Bucky.
Smoke coming down in response to the door tap. Karan, Paranoia, still at the ready. Life on the slow approach here through waterfalls. Wary about that deep flank coming through.
No, they're going to be playing close with that weaker weaponry.
Time is ticking though. They're gonna have
Double
to try to get
molly
around this one, but
still.
The nanoswarms are holding Life at bay for now.
I thought it was just one molly. I looked at the
Paranoia,
minimap.
Send Life starting to push forward. Haunt again, slowing them up on the approach. Bucky looking for the shots. Meteor will be able to have it. Bulldog does get stabilized there by Autumn, who wants to do a little bit more damage, but looks like that'll be the finisher.
Well, I got a bit
GenG
carried
will
away.
Pick up the round win. Get themselves now up to
A little
3,
bit.
but it is a long
little
road
bit.
back.
No doubt. And this
Dude,
one
that
just
kill
felt
over
like it was gonna
towards
be
C.
GG.
Oh my
off
god,
rip.
the guy with the
You know,
Bucky
losing Texture with that
should be
outlaw
getting
so
that all
quickly,
day.
Trying to continue to ego contest this space at A, and it has been time and time again that FPX has gotten the better of them. But on the other ends of the map here, Meteor in particular, that is maybe the shot of the round for the
Okay,
GenG
so
team.
the hero
If they make any
outlaw
kind of
buy
run,
pays off. They have an
that
outlaw,
might
and
have
now
been
they
the
can
one that
farm up
starts it,
against
but
it.
is a long,
11,
long road for GenG.
11-2 at
That
its
is.
peak to
Running out,
11-3.
rifles in hand, still hold on to the outlaw.
And I don't know,
How
man.
deadly he can be with
This has some potential.
Just looking for
Whoa, that's a
massive
util
combo there at the
dump.
door, but no one getting caught by it. Lockheed just sensing it.
Yeah,
Sprays
this makes a
across,
lot of
does manage
sense
to
though,
find
right?
Life.
This is the only time FPX have ever used a wall that extends a little bit further
Tricky.
towards the
GenG,
door.
little
Like
surprised
you
they
can,
aren't pulling
It's
off
so
of
hard
this
to get
with all the
value
attention
fighting
that
through
they've
doors on
garnered
this map, but every
off of
team
this A
tries to
rubble
do it.
push.
yeah.
Gabriella Dizzy, it's now off CD. Picture just looking to hold him at bay. Berlin is just behind him. Still watching.
I do think the
in towards B.
you know the extension of the doors that they open for 2 seconds longer. That was a really good change, to be honest.
No, it was for sure.
Spike going to be handed over to him. They want to try to get that showstopper online. As the plant does come through.
2 people, 2 away. Like he could just go hunt this. Could even say that the
GenG's heads even further, despite
switch
the fact
guns.
that this round is basically undoable. They're gonna wrap and they're gonna look. Autumn's going pretty far.
Like you could even argue that getting a death is worth here.
I do need
Texture.
something from GenG in the next 2 buy rounds to convince me that they're actually going to win this.
Pushing his way up in here towards stairs.
Okay, that'll work.
Bulldog swapped over and
That'll work.
Ready
They
as
get
the
a
wall
kill.
drops.
It seems inevitable at this point. The FPX will just grind it out.
Up to 4.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I'm so worried
But it's
about.
still
You watched
an insanely
FX
long
game
road
yesterday,
ahead, and
right?
I mean, you and I have seen it a couple times.
I'm
this
worried
year,
about
yes,
like their
GenG
B
will have slow
hold
starts
and
be able to
how
run it back, but this would
often.
be
Like once they
by
had to
far
worry about
most
B
impressive
once,
of
like
those
their
affairs.
rotates to C was so
Texture,
slow
yeah,
because
one
they
away from
had
that
to like
showstopper,
have
like you
vision
said,
the whole time that
be
someone
able
could
to
have
hang
timed
on
them.
to that
A
Bulldogs and
little bit.
rifles.
Like as long as I
Full
see a
rifles
good
for
round where maybe
FPX.
GenG try and luck or they
Only
have a
one full
convincing
armor,
round on B.
I mean, right now
I
what
don't know.
GenG need to do is follow in the
could be on.
footsteps of fellow Korean squad DRX.
I was
Fair
thinking of
point.
it
I'd like to
earlier.
think FPX.
I was thinking about
Whoa.
that.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna
earlier.
say I'd like to
It just
think
seems
they've
so
watched it
implausible.
and fixed it because it's pretty hard to fix. So.
Yeah,
Back
it's
into
just
their
like
hands.
the
Berlin.
overall weakness of the
He'll
comp.
eat a nasty shot as well. Goes down to 10, but he finds the kill. Lock in meter though. Good responding fire.
But if FPX think their solution is to just take Angels, and this could go GenG's way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Smoker in life.
Ooh,
Cheeky position, but
he's
it was a
allowed,
little bit
chat,
too
he's allowed
whippy.
one. He's
Can't
allowed
come
one
away
whiff.
with more than just that
He's had a
one kill.
great game.
Still
The mix up
damage
for,
dealt.
I mean, he's won them
Gives Berlin
multiple
a
rounds.
chance, but it has to be all
He's
heads
allowed to have a couple of
Um,
whiffs.
They could play a similar style to what G2 does on this map, actually, where like
only gonna have one
they,
star to work with.
albeit they do usually have like a killjoy turret on B, but like they kind of
Yeah.
dedicate someone towards B
Fight
every
and
single
fight it
round.
the whole time.
Try to do
Yeah.
any economic damage.
Dude,
Well, not
although
fight it, but like they have
GenG's
someone either playing like
very
in the
full on
room
this
or they have
point.
someone playing heaven just spotting it, even if they have a turret or alarm
I mean,
bot
here's the
towards
thing.
it.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
they always play like a
Almost always
2-1-2
goes for
kind of vibe.
Almost
So.
always. They are
Yeah,
insane.
I think that might be a good web
And I
turn.
love it.
The word
I mean,
save.
they literally have to.
They do not.
That's
Yeah,
the thing. They
pretty
literally-
much.
they literally have to do.
Berlin was ready, was suspicious of it, but just
Okay,
didn't
that's the
quite
first
catch
buy
a
round.
clear glimpse.
When
Locked
the
in with
when
three.
does FPX time
Take
out?
them across the
That's
line
the
as GenG
interesting.
get up to
Yeah.
5.
When do you start
I mean,
getting
it
worried?
is one of the really interesting things that really stood out to me watching
11-7. Then I'd probably
the
consider another one at like
FPX
11-10.
foot match
Liquid Bacon,
that they don't
10-2.
say
Cast
almost
is
It's
a
kind of hard
thing.
because they're not
They're
giving
always
themselves a
going for it.
chance
And
to
that
play the rounds
completely
like
threw off foot
Thank
low
you
and
for that,
correctly
Bacon.
to actually have something for
completely
the coach to
bamboozled
say.
them where they
Like
would
they just
expect that a
pushed,
team would just back off,
pushed to
save
be
their
the
guns,
full dive,
and then
and it's just like,
FPX will find a pick somewhere, and then it's the go button, and they're just right back in it.
A lot of ults.
So
A
very,
lot of ults
very
eco
crafty.
against it
That's
to
the
clean
thing,
up.
I'm falling into
Why
the
is the
trap
person with the gun not got an armor? Oh
Push
my
everything.
god.
It's just sending it. Haunt gets a reveal.
Oi, with the Astra suck?
Please don't jinx it.
Meanwhile, the push out. Ayang able to take out Meteor.
Oh no.
What a wild
Damn.
start. As Life comes up with one
Hold
fire
up.
and Mo's down
Hold
three.
up.
Texture now. His own showstopper in hand. Sends it. Hits the kill.
God, that
And
was
my
so...
God,
Bro, that was
what
so
a
close when he ulted and he was in midair.
messy round.
Oh
Yes.
my
Somehow,
god.
some way, GenG
Oh,
managed
it's
to
jinxed
persevere
it.
through it.
5v2.
Please.
There's a 5v2. Karen managed to get
Gonna
3.
remember
that bus? Because that was...
Jeez.
Oh my god, Karan. Well,
That was
that's nasty,
impressive.
But, I mean, that showstopper grab well combo was absolutely beautiful from FPX.
Yeah, even
It's
he
just-
was just like, man, he gave. I mean, he had
just
some
barely
shots.
able.
He had like what,
But it brings
3?
out the showstopper as
He
well
got like
from
3 or
Texture, so
2
now you don't
Guardian
have that
shots off
ult.
before the ult hit.
I mean,
It's a
yeah,
chance
you've
to
got the
kill him
Nightfall,
there.
But Ayong has his thrash. So there's real opportunities here on these retakes.
Operator now in the hands here of Life. Follow to check close.
I like the
Gotta be so
overall stuff
nervous
that we're
that it's
seeing here, right? So last time
underneath
FPX
stairs
played, they struggled over
times.
towards B. There was a timing the whole time, right? So
long-range battles
Furt
taking
managed to
place
get like,
right
I
in
think it
the
was
area
U to
we're
J
looking.
found timings over towards B a
often
lot of the time.
FPX
So
has
what
been getting
happened is
better
now
at
they're holding
GenG.
heavy over towards B. They want to shut
Let's
down
see
B in
how
terms
they
of
wanna dial
FPX.
up this attack.
GenG know
Ion.
this, so their whole game plan at the beginning,
Already
right? You saw
here.
the first buy round
How
where
about
Texture was
Lysor?
in this
There's that
area
flash.
I'm not a big
within
fan
like
of
the
how
first
they're
10
setting up on
seconds.
defense, to be honest.
They're trying to make sure that they they're trying to make sure that they lurk through because they think they're going to hold heavy B. That's basically what the whole original plan was like in the early buy rounds there. That's why Texture was on his own with like the 4-1 with him just trying to push through here. It's more just looking at the foot game and working out
Very much
that
entrenched on the site.
they're going to try heavy hold B because this is where the weakness was.
have the Thrash, but GenG's backing off, not giving them good opportunities to use it.
It's only Texture that's playing forward. Everybody else is
And
drifted back.
this is similar here as well, right? They're just hitting over towards A because I think they know that B is going to have people on it.
Young and Berlin gonna try to survive. Texture swinging out, not quite ready for Berlin to be in that position. It looks like he still wants a re-challenge. Munchkin as well, getting ready to encroach.
They're so scared of B. They got just no one on the sides. The thing is, FPX are just playing, like FPX are just so aware of what Foot were doing against them. And then GenG are doing like the complete opposite. And I feel like it's working.
It's not even map control pushing B though. Like I feel like it's the most. It's not useless control, but it's like what's the point? Like backpulls will probably come in and they'll probably be a bit more aggressive towards A.
Yeah.
But the comp doesn't really. They can find a way to fight it for sure, but the comp doesn't tend to fighting like that. So.
You gotta use Omen Flash, right?
Yeah.
Seeing that heat up right there, I mean, Texture just having a laugh. Munchkin spraying on the body. So.
Sonia, how you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate the 10 months as well. Thank you so much, dude.
But they still don't have enough map control, so I'd imagine they'll be a bit more forward.
Yeah, they're gonna aggro send it, and then I imagine GenG might just insta rotate.
Still have.
The sad thing is though, like GenG should know that it's their only solution because they know they're getting wasted the map for free.
Yeah,
so
they gotta push.
It needs to be smarter than we are going to push. Because if it's not smarter than that, then it's over.
They don't do that typically. It's not a GenG maneuver, but man,
I'm not sure. Like, say in just the Chinese region, I'm not sure it's at that level yet for timeouts. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, it'd be so obvious that they're gonna push now, and that you would have to try and like either do it like you could do like you could let them take A control and then maybe you could collapse on them instead. Do you think that it's at that level and in like China where they have to kind of think that this is too obvious? And so you have to like
probably not actually. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Oh. Looks like it's gonna be fast.
That's not timing. Are they nervous? They messed up their timing here. They still get a combo. Oh, they're so nervous. No.
I think they kind of took that way too far. Like just isn't.
Take the win.
They get the better of FPX. Autumn, last man standing, still making his way over here towards the A site. Footsteps going to be heard. Munchkin now.
They're losing Jaws now as well.
Latch on. Autumn just going to
be
slow creeping forward. Needs to try to isolate 3 different fights. Renow's moving up into the decay orb, and that's
I feel like they'll get one round though at some point. They'll just have like someone will just have an insane round, get into 12. But it's not convincing.
GenG continue to get closer.
This is starting to get worrisome for FPX.
Yeah, they messed up their satchel a little bit here as well. They messed
fight
up
was so disjointed as well.
Yeah, they messed up the defense satchel, right? And I think it all messed up because of that.
Able to sneak players ahead. Texture winning that opening duel, so crucial.
Like that, messing up the defense side satchel there really messed up everything. There was no one to follow up the util, and then there was no one in like the forward area that would have been here.
Starting to vibe, starting to thrive.
I think something about the FPX comp as well. They just don't have like great ult. In terms of like the Astral, I don't feel like this.
Yeah.
Fine is sure it's
not
fine.
It's not a Brimble.
It's not. It's definitely not. Like Astro, Omen, and Viper ult, they're like full conditional. I just feel like
chat, man. Even the Bucky kill in the second round, the Judge kill here, like the shots are missing right now as well. I feel like some of the individuals have had the chances as well with the jaws here to win like the big jaws, and they're just looking nervous.
I think the heads are dropping. I think they're losing faith.
Yeah.
But like GenG always seem to start slow. I won't say always, but like yesterday they started slow, kind of came back.
It reminds me a little bit, not to bring this up to annoy you, but it reminds me a little bit of like you guys against FPX and Split, whereas like you guys getting really pumped up and then you're kind of thinking about winning already.
Yeah, I mean the same thing happened against
Fnatic, yeah, with the 7-2, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It happens with inexperienced players, right? Where you just think about winning so much, and then you start. Then it starts getting close, and all you can think about is, damn, like this is gonna look embarrassing. Then you literally always think about the future, and you're never actually in the current moment.
No, it's true. As soon as you start thinking about winning, you kind of lose the thought process of how you got to the point that you're in, and then you start start like overextending. You start like.
They want to do all the damage they can.
Yeah, exactly. Completely what happened.
Oh, he doesn't check drop. So okay, Lysor can breathe a sigh of relief.
I'm beginning to believe
Visualizing the win is good. Maybe like before the game, but man, you got to stay in the present.
Doing from
How many
life
rounds in a
though,
row?
so.
7 in a row.
Lot.
A lot.
A lot. And one of the things that we saw from GenG yesterday, I believe it was what, 10 rounds consecutively for them.
Yep.
To close out versus Lev.
They're streaky as heck.
Second timeout.
I mean, I always think back to that sunset against DRX. DRX started out 7 in a row, and then all of a sudden,
Does he have his ult, or is he
swung
one
back
off
with 8
ult,
in a row
raise
or
ult?
9 in a
I
row,
don't.
whatever it was for GenG. They do this.
I don't know, man. I'd always wish they would show the thing bottom
and then
of,
all of a sudden,
bottom of the
they
thing
just
test
find
is to
that
work
gear,
out what
they
it can do.
find that confidence, kind of realize that team that they've been all year, and then they're going at you.
I'd like to see them like
That is
second
Mo. That is who it is, Mo.
take A
Playing like
control.
this.
Maybe just
But-
play around like.
But FPX,
Yeah, I don't mind if they play
remember,
around door,
I
but
think they
play
just need to slow the pace
like in
down
the
a little
courtyard
bit, slow
sort of
the tempo
area and
down,
just
maybe
like see
play
if
for
they
some
come out.
full-on retakes, don't give up
Yeah.
any
Someone
free
there if
kills
they don't actually
off the
take
rip,
it.
don't give themselves any odd man
Just rotate around like that. Play a
This
bit more
next round, whatever,
proactive.
it's gonna be a weaker buy for them,
They got so
probably.
many they got so many smokes. Could you not
After
just
that,
perma one-way
Space, they're the
C,
outliers.
fight
What
C,
are they doing?
and then have
There's no
3
way.
people on A? Like, could you not just 1-1-3 as well if you didn't want to go aggro A?
Oh, exactly. You could.
I mean, this could
You
come
could
back
even
to bite them
like
somehow, some
yeah,
way.
or
Berlin
block
does
down
have a
B
Marshall.
if they
Lysor
come
has that
towards
Vandal
it. Like
carried over.
yeah, there's loads of different options, but.
So still need to be cautious.
Bro, look at their buy.
God. GenG. 5 outlaws in play for the start of the round.
I mean, they're not
They
incorrect
got backup guns.
with their assessment. They will one-shot them all.
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense. Let's hope FPX don't get over towards spawn.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's texture on the floor.
Please don't push this FPX, but like, please don't.
Things begin to unravel a bit.
Too busy throwing the guns on the map.
Slow creeping their way across into A, but
Dude, look at the guns on the floor. If they actually
I just feel like
push.
this is so unnecessary.
But
I
bro,
mean,
if they get the guns,
oh yeah, in that sense, bro.
in this sense right here, they don't realize the gold mine that's waiting for them. Double.
Fast to this Achilleos. They're aware of it. You know, GenG, Munchkin was
Good
watching
feeder
this
on
angle for so
time.
long. They're ready. Contact.
Oh, here we go.
Holy.
Oh. Drawn out, thrown in. Not
Boy,
gonna
hardly
find the
did any
elimination,
damage.
gets a little bit of damage, and Munchkin on that timing swings out ahead of the Cosmic Divide to
4
find the pick.
people,
A pick
30
just to try to
seconds,
escort
35
the ball here onto
seconds.
the site.
Oh, they're
Smoke
gonna try
coming down.
force through.
Baron.
Common flash.
Position, Lysor able to find Meteor, Munchkin bouncing for the
A
short
massive
intermission right
2-on-2.
now.
Spike
Baron now
down.
dead, but it's a 2v2.
They have no idea.
Still drops. It's on the
Berlin,
opposite
did he
side
get
of
an
the Cosmic Divide,
upgrade?
so they have to use the Omen TP
There's a
just
gun
to grab
here.
it. Autumn revealing his position, doing damage. Grabwell not quite
Oh,
there to be
no.
able to get a
Oh
catch.
my
He
God.
swings out, they're both
Look at the
so
HPs.
damn low. Berlin
He
now
went for that.
inching forward, closing the gap, scooping
Got a
up the
massive
Vandal.
play from
They know that's a
Karen.
play, but Karen,
An
the movement,
absolutely
the look.
massive
Gets
play
himself
to
on
go up
top,
the
finds that
rope there.
elimination. Now it is all on
Realizes
Berlin.
this guy's fighting on his own, so the other guy must be in this area.
The Madman.
Over towards
Can he get it done?
A main. Dude, he's aware that this
That
guy.
was so well played from
Wow,
Karen.
bro.
Here's him, but
That's
cannot
impressive,
kill
definitely.
him. Karen with
I think
three.
Autumn should have closed it,
out the
but
round, and GenG
yeah, it was really
about
nice play
just
from
one
Karen
away
to push
from
behind.
tying us up.
Go up top.
Unbelievable. Karon has been coming up so huge for GenG.
Yeah,
19
giant
and 14
rounds,
on the
man.
scoreline. So many 3K rounds that have turned the tide, that have kept them in this match. He has been phenomenal so far this tournament, and he is not letting go against FPX.
Dude,
mean,
the
they
coaches
almost
must have been
started, didn't work,
so
but
scared.
They still had better guns. They were still able to get it
When the
done.
guy
was
Karon in
planning.
particular.
But barely
Oh
so,
my
and that
God.
was against that
Yes.
weaker buy. Round nearly got away from them. Now
What is the
half
plan
armor's
from
about.
FPX here? They got to do
Rifles in
something
hand.
nuts.
Texture spraying through the wall, just
Whoa,
trying to
it's an
find anything
over-rotate.
they can. Paint shells letting loose
Big Jewel.
now.
This is a
The
big
push with
Jewel.
the dizzy blind. It comes in and it's an easy kill.
Oh my
delivered
God,
to
the flash
Lysor.
was so
They
good.
can
Yeah, they
continue
should
to
win
take
this
it into
round.
space. Lysor with two. Locking Karen trying to answer back. Lockya, everything
What
to
a
do.
shot,
That's the
man.
round.
Cannot find it.
Okay. They won the
FPX
big
will
jewel at
finally
tree. The dizzy
break
was
streak.
clutch.
Bit more together though.
Yeah, the dizzy hitting
That's
that.
all they really needed. Like the fighting is okay. They just need to do it like
Yeah,
fine.
it just needs to be with the flash. Dude,
Takes
the dizzy
everything
hitting
they've
that
got
guy
to do
door
it.
was everything.
But they're able to
Yeah.
get there, able to swing life around this corner. Lysor so good, holding that angle. The initial push looked like they might be able to break through. GenG got texture deep towards the door, but that dizzy was so perfectly timed.
Yeah, they're back maybe. Bit of momentum. Okay, 2 chances to close this out. But they gotta go up against a Razor and a Fatal.
Again, aggressive spacing being taken.
Oh my god.
In hand, Paranoia not finding him, and Lightsword trying to be cheeky with the TP, ends up getting caught. Nightfall goes across.
Fatal goes in, Fatal hits no one, so they know that all of this is clear, but they still got to worry about here and here on site.
Is open. It's here for the taking.
That's both the ults down, so even if they do win this round, you're going to have no ults for the next, but money's going to be pretty low, so it makes a lot of sense to use the money, to use the ults here. Got 2 people that will have a really bad buy next round.
Gonna be a shooting range. Texture able to find one.
Shot, man. Oh my god, he looks so good. He looks so good. He's back to Madrid form. He's saving him.
This is unbelievably tense. Berlin has to consider. Do you go for this? Do you save? Well, it's FPX. I think he's gonna go, but we'll see.
Yes, save, yeah.
Yeah, he actually has to save, right?
Taking his time. Spots Lakia. But that's all he sees.
I'm
It's
not
not
gonna
enough.
save,
He has to try to back away. He's gonna try to hold on to this weapon. Charon, however, everybody else here on the hunt. Gets a spot onto one. Waiting for the timing. Does manage to find that kill. Gets a little bit of damage through.
It's actually big that he goes down, chat.
I don't know what to say about that.
Wanting to hunt, wanting to get that pick. No
2
weapons
people are
carried
racked.
forward. But GenG now just 1 round away from taking this map to overtime. Absolutely unthinkable.
Oh my.
At the half.
I mean, 10-2 at the half. And they also
No
got the
armors.
pistol, but then GenG got the eco and stringed together 4 rounds.
Strong.
Strong, thank you. Absolutely right.
He used to be an
My
English
grammar,
teacher.
my grammar no good.
Dude, we got no armors. We got full armor and a Marshall.
Marshall in hand. Glass
More what I
cannon for some of
expect
these
from
players
FPX,
on him. No
but-
armor whatsoever. Just mustering up everything that they possibly can.
I'm not sure if they're actually going to fight together here.
Try and avoid that
They're
overtime.
so far away from each other. I think it's terrible.
GenG not liking what they haven't seen.
And I mean, GenG's so.
Oh.
I think if
scrapped.
FPX
I mean,
here
think about all the teams they
regress,
have to
take a
play
little
in
bit of
Pacific that
information.
Drag you down into the mud. I mean, Paper X.
Do they
is the
need
first
to
that
with the
comes to
C
mind. They
control?
played Paper X 4 times
Maybe
this
not
year,
with the C
5 times
control,
this year?
no.
Once they
A
lose C
A
control.
lot. Oh, Meteor with the opening
Oh,
there.
that just...
Oh,
Autumn life taken down.
oh no, this must
Now
be
just
so
3 players
devastating for
left.
them.
FPX. Can they clutch it up? Berlin gets the shoulder shot, but has to evacuate. Pulls back into safety. The Prowler not going to go deep enough.
Oh, guys can go in with a shorty.
Nebula up, a shorty in hand.
Going in with a shorty.
But can he deal the damage that he needs to? There's the first, but the second
Oh,
pump.
27. That was such a good try.
Puts him low. Gives Lyso and Ayang potentially a chance, but Munchkin
Ah
is
man, this
still
guy has
here,
the best
lurking,
timing
getting
ever.
ready
This
now to
is
push his way
impossible
up
to win
B.
for FPX
Check
to go in
coming
overtime.
through. His
Whoa!
knife is out, but he pulls
Oh
off the
man,
angle. Now the footsteps
that's
are
what he
gonna be
had it.
heard.
That was so
Munchkin
unlucky,
getting all
bro.
the information that he
Oh
needs.
my god, what is
There's
this?
the spot. There's Lysor dead. And oh my good god. Ayang now. Everything to do.
Gets a kill, gets fish short, maybe?
Real.
Would have to get a kill real
3
fast.
kills. Meteor. He's low on HP, but time is starting to work against him. He's got the wingman. Spots one. Gets the headshot. Now the thrash online. He's going to send it. Meteor trying to backpedal. The turret goes in.
Ah, it's unlucky.
Not gonna
Wingman
be
to
found.
defuse,
He
maybe.
needed
Try
that
kill him.
catch. He gets the headshot. Wingman out to try and go for the defuse. Charon up over the top. Will
Oh,
put him
man.
down. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're
I'm not sure Wingman would have got there in time. To be honest, it would have been close. It was a really nice
I
try.
can't believe it.
It's a really, really
This
nice
can't be
try.
real.
The
The
10,
overtime again on Lotus.
10-2.
How many times has Lotus gone to
They actually
OT?
did the liquid
So far
special.
this
2
event, is this the
chances,
third
fully gone.
one? It's just bonkers.
If GenG here have actually found a solution to the
I
defense,
don't.
though.
It's
Yeah, it's literally all this, isn't it?
lost.
Oh,
I mean, GenG to come back like this, it looked like it was done. That pistol to start that round gone.
Bacon was right.
Certainly,
Yeah,
You think it's FPX's
the
map.
new cars.
The crowd trying
Okay,
to
well,
rally
it's
FPX
chat. It's
again.
whoever can win a defense
As
round.
They move back over to the attacker's side. It's gonna be the glass
Open
cannon.
overtime.
More life had so much success
It was
with
working so well for him.
on
I
the
know
Yeah.
first
that.
half. So much success with those snipers. And the, oh my goodness.
Last pack set. Gets the spot there on the texture beneath to try to back away.
Okay, and they
It's the
know
hard
that the
reveal, but
op
punish
is
cannot
here.
be
That's a
found.
huge win.
All of FPX pulling back away from A. For now, Rubble in GenG's control. Sights once again now turned over here towards B.
I feel like going straight B here is not the best thing to do when you just see them flying towards A, because they would just lock someone on A and then just
Yeah,
natural rotation is to go through B. So
you know there's like two at least close to B, maybe even 3.
yeah,
we're able to work the rest of the map off of that.
they could get lucky here though.
The op contact, maybe, I guess.
See hit. Toxic screen comes up, but still that alarm bot to play off of. Prowler check. No confirmation on that.
Yeah, Rifle shoots the Prowlers. They don't know about it. So we have one person set
GenG
up to
playing this
A. We
front
got
wall,
a 2-2-1.
Taking a much more aggressive position up here on top of the box.
Berlin.
Sees the nano, double stack setup,
Yeah,
though,
and they
in
knew
life.
they were going to op
Eliminated
contact.
the operator,
As soon as they
not
hear this
finding
op over
value.
towards A, they knew they were going to try op
I think I would have liked
contact
them
for
to
a
put
higher
pressure
lower.
on A before he did something like that though.
Still lurking,
Yeah,
needing to find
they had to go
value
back
here
to
at
pressure
C.
A.
And he picks a lot of place. There's the gun barrel spotted, and it's easy. His meteor just takes him down.
Oh man, and this
Three
is the
players now left.
defense
Autumn
round.
Lyso and Ion with everything to do in a 3v5. The Dizzy pick back up. Karen pulling away. Sending out some warning shots. Looking to just slow up this approach as there's only 15 seconds remaining. And everybody from GenG gets ready to arrive. The first 2 shots come through. The Dizzy not going to be fighting much, and Ion cannot steady for the second shot. Lakia takes him down.
Oh, there's the defense
For the
round.
first time, GenG are in the lead.
You know as well as I do that
Map
now
point is
they're gonna
theirs.
win.
And it's so crucial
They're
for
gonna win
GenG
the round that they
to
couldn't
this
get, yeah.
defender's
Yeah.
side win, because that was the side of the map for both teams.
This is way too obvious once
They
they'd
just
shown
could
the
not
op
get
over
much
towards
done.
A.
Karon so steady throughout this entire map, and immediately
I think
him and Lakia swinging out together.
once you've
Finish
shown
the
the
job
AWP
onto Ion.
and they
With the
then
double
get A
stack,
control from you,
expecting the
like you're
swing.
so limited.
Yeah, you
You're
literally
forced to go
can't.
contact.
You can't make the
Brilliant.
next play. Like you
Watch
have to
party
take back A.
Over in Seoul,
Yeah.
South Korea. Giving them a round of
Aerostats, thank you with the
applause
tier 1 man.
as
Appreciate the
FPX
16
has to-
months. And Baku
has
get
to
with the
take a break
gifted
to
as well.
rethink
Thank you
this.
so much, Baku. Good to
After how
see you.
this
Thank
map
you, thank you.
started, to lose it
Who's in the
like
call?
this
Weber,
be
Heretics Weber,
the
assistant
heartbreak of the
coach.
year.
Just praying FPX
Timeout, the
don't
only one
think
that
they
they
need
get
to
the
push
call here
with
in
4
OT.
people this round.
Needing to reinvigorate these players.
They might
needing to
just
get
hold
them
it default for
aligned.
a little bit. The thing is on this map, do you find this as well? Because you want to try and pressure all of the lanes, the holding, you know, like what you would do on binds, where you hold like a just passive default for like 30 seconds, just waiting for a push. Do you find it that you can't hold it for as long on this map because you feel like you have to pressure
After
everywhere?
that opening half,
Yeah, you have to. I think if you just give up everything,
It's unthinkable.
you're asking
I
to
mean,
lose. Like
Yeah.
To have it happen
you have to
again,
fight for something, either like C default or A default.
and it is exactly
You
like
can
mentioned, the
do like
shades
B
of
into
TRX
C,
versatility.
but like
I
you
mean,
have
these
to take
comebacks
AOC at the
that
start,
these
or at
teams
least
are
attempt
capable
to.
of from Pacific. Just absolutely outrageous.
9 people,
ironclad mentality.
9-person duel
It's
over
not over
towards
yet.
A.
See if FPX
It's all going to
can
be
extend
about the
this. Let's see
Omen
if they can
flashes
Four-man
and the
fight.
Dizzy.
But it looks like it's gonna be more second tempo,
One
so
last pack across, Karen taking
Oh.
a position. Paranoia gonna get on a multiple players.
God,
Karen Paranoia gonna
those
be coming
three
through. The
ate
Dizzy
the
also
Omen
connects.
flash.
Life taking fourth position. Molly finds one. Karen able to take out Life, but now Lockett
Big
gonna be
Jill.
traded out.
Shot.
Shots flying. Things looking good. It's all on
Damn.
Meteor, and he
that's
cannot
more like what I would want to see.
We continue
It wasn't a
forward.
full-on
You love it.
insta
They're
fight.
just
It was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
fight. They're just gonna
tempo-ish.
fight, trying to show you who's got better firepower.
That's sick.
And FPX is going to win the battle this time. It looked like maybe off that paranoia from Karon.
Well,
that
they
this
all
was
got
gonna
their
go their way,
defense
but Life
rounds.
slides in.
Yeah.
The Gecko Mosh actually getting a kill there for Ion. And then Karon gets stuck in that corner right outside of Rock. And Meteor with not much else that he can do in that situation. The crossfire is good for FPX. And we go again. We go again.
Life again. Glass
Op
cannon.
again.
Off not finding much value the first time out. Texture, similar scene.
Find out about it again.
Crossover towards
Nice off
Rubble.
again.
Well, shot not connecting. They stray away.
I think they expected that. I think they expected that last pack angle again.
Like
Something that
FPX would
opshot
maybe benefit from having
might have
someone
been
being
able
able
for
to
it, but
entry.
it's tricky.
Yeah, I think
hit that.
Look at this though. Lakia.
I'm
Already
surprised
getting
he
in a
went
position
for it
where you
again.
wait
Do
for
you know
the
what? Do you know what's mad is he went for it again,
It's
where the
and he
pressure's gonna
kind
end
of
up going.
was
Same
confident that they
stuff
were going to double
from
satchel
GenG
and he was going to
that's
hit the
been working
shot.
for them on the few rounds that they've been
That's what
able
it
to
felt
get
like to
respect
me.
it.
Get
He didn't
bubble
satchel out or
control,
anything. It was just
and
like,
then play pivot between B and C.
Yeah,
Make sure
I mean
that
it's
B
just
is
one-dimensional
difficult
from
to
this
get
point. If
into
you don't get
with
that kill on A,
with
you
that alarm
have to
bot, with that
contact with
nano,
your.
yeah.
So,
and then let Munchkin and
and
Meteor
now GenG have they've
shut
played
things
this well.
down
They've
if they
kept you
can. But
towards
pivot
A.
back over to A. I love this from
Because
FPX.
they didn't do it last time.
Bought the
Or
check,
like that's what
smoke
they
dissipates,
know that they need
grips
to
the
focus on
presence of
before
Yeah,
on
exactly.
contact.
Life
Yeah.
GenG are playing this really well.
Yeah, they're adapting insanely well. I think in the previous rounds. Flash is incredible once again. Flash into smoke. Smoke doesn't hit though. 30 seconds, they've got to force somewhere. And
I mean, if they did that with maybe 2 and just like take some of the pressure to retake on A and then go towards B, it would have been slightly better. Going back with 4 is maybe a bit too much.
Keep an eye on the 2 on C. We've got a molly here.
Here for the side.
Oh, they gotta go back.
No way. In towards B. Texture sprays away, finds one.
Damn, it's still kind of close. That's a giant jewel.
And he's got Thrash.
Very low, but now the Thrash gonna be online. Meteor. I don't know if he's gonna be able to clear this one out fast enough as he goes up into the smoke and misses him.
Oh my god.
Is there on the Munchkin.
He's gonna get him with a molly.
Oh, he saw his gun maybe.
He's bailing him out. And now it is all on Munchkin. To try and reestablish the lead, to get themselves back up.
See his gun, see his head. Something happened.
He knows both of their positions. He knows that Lysor is low, but he cannot find it. The headshot.
Okay, another go at it.
How have they won that round?
That's insane.
And this is brilliant moving around the map here for FPX. They lose rebel control. They flirt with B and C a bit, and then they head back over to B after the showstopper has been popped. I mean, even though Texture gets one, and it looks like he might be good to just shut this round out.
He just shot it random.
Gets a crucial
He
detain.
just shot it random.
They might have seen Meteor in the corner as it drifted by. They're able to take him out, and just not able to get there in time to back up Texture is GenG, and that costs them the round. And here we go.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing again, like kind of like second tempo fight.
He's got it.
Oh my god, bro. Texture different pathing, double satchel close.
Yeah.
That fade eye is everything.
The thing is, it's kind of like, again, it's the only thing that's worked for them on defense.
Yeah,
like,
so you know
you
they're
kind of
gonna
have
do
to try again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, GenG, Weber's right. GenG are just like adapting well.
Few players low on GenG.
So that the round before, when they're on defense, they realized once they had the op and they shut down A, that they contacted in and they punished the contact. And then what they needed to do, and what we talked about as well, so they had to push over towards A. So as soon as they hear the op and they have A control, instead of leaving one here, they put 2 there because they knew they had to re-clear it. And then this as well. So that was their second adaptation in overtime, even though they lost the round. And then they know, like Web was saying again, that they this is what worked. So they're gonna go for that again, and this time we're gonna have different pathing and late fade eye.
Both teams are just throwing everything
Man, the late fade eye is
just blow for blow. And this time around,
it's like a small adjustment. I think the last round they did it instantly, and then this time the change of path.
Yeah, last time they did the changing of pathing and the late fade eye. And like the fade eye's already popped, so when they lower the wall, they just all get insta scanned.
He's got the operator in hand.
It's really cool.
We have seen whatsoever. Looked out here by Mound. Berlin just popping the smoke, drifting across the opposite side. You're not catching a glimpse, but there's the shots flying. Berlin now needing to use another star just to try to get himself out.
I kind of rate that Life's backing himself with his op every single time, but doing the same thing every time.
He was able to see the op
that's not
in
for
the
me.
hands of Meteor.
Yeah.
He might have glimpsed it.
I think he might have. They're just doing their diligence.
Just
like making defense really easy.
Having one satchel is a nightmare as well.
They go for the orb. Op the op.
Op the op. Meteor though smoked off.
I was literally about to say the only thing that can make this easier is because the GenG have bought an op as well.
Holy.
And it's less than ideal on
No way.
Now
The pre-fire on the Tether.
So far just a 1-for-1. The ops.
He pre-fired the Tether.
Got a lot of util out of GenG there. Nothing left for Munchkin. Still got the paranoia for Lysor. Still got Ayong's Gecko utility. Definitely good opportunity to clear the site. Only one Prowler left for Lakia. Use the Haunt, so that's going to be on cooldown.
With a plant, he gets visual.
Prowler confirms the smoke now down here
20 seconds.
They can't play off this alarm bot any longer, so have to just set up for this.
Push up into the you crazy guy.
Getting punished, and that's going to call for the pivot over to B. The paranoia, a tad bit too early. Karon only able to find one. Ayong trades it back
It's so crazy. They keep trying to make plays to win the round. Yeah, and he gets official with that.
On the hunt, spotting Lakia. Getting the detain. He's
Oh,
going to be
frick, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Lakia falls, and it's now all on Munchkin. broken. Counter spray not even being attempted too much. Berlin eventually will find that.
Man, they keep trying to like win the rounds. Like that push through the smoke there is such a try and win the rounds. You got two guys over towards C.
That are working
Go
it
relax
right now.
yourself.
FPX. It's been the adjustment in their strategy here in overtime.
What makes these games enjoyable though? A little bit of sloppiness.
That's true. It happens so much in overtime when people just really want to win so badly.
Yeah.
Sensed it coming, but the pressure got to him, and he let it fly just a moment too soon. Wasn't able to buy that little bit of extra time for the rest of his team to rotate
again
over.
from FPX.
Ion has been
A
massive
little bit
in
more aggressive.
overtime.
Oh, okay.
Live taking quite a bit of space here. No ops in play on either side.
It's one of the first times we've seen this though.
FPX
Like
one more
them
round
actually have
win.
full A control and
Put
leave
the
one
finish
here.
to this.
They're kind of in unknown
Yeah,
territory.
they're actually.
GenG hoping that they could
Now they're
fake
playing
some
something
attention towards A and
like
make a
what I
quick
would
rotate
call
over
correct on
towards B and
defense.
C, find some
Higher,
open space, but
lower,
FPX
oh
pretty
man,
wise to
life.
it.
Live inching forward. If he swings his corner, he's still going to be able to come
Damn, he got one.
That does get him up to 30.
Takes
so
down the
congrats on that
Viper.
front,
Now
but
it's
Meteor trades
impossible
it
for
back
them to
instantly.
really re-clear out towards A.
Problem is that the FPX comp can't really take information.
Rest of the team now.
Like, yeah, they've got
Yeah.
the Gecko flash, but towards
Not
B and
much
A, it's
ambiguity
relatively
here
useless.
with the full
Damn,
A
this is
control
doable.
for Lysor. Here we go.
No way they contact.
The high-low setup going to be so difficult to break, and Autumn comes away with two. Meteor able to find Berlin. Lakia and Caron, they get themselves now into the site, clear out quickly there on the haunt. Lakia.
Such a massive duel.
Right into it, and Autumn. He's looking to deliver the win at long last. The pit invested in Caron, everything to do. Spots one.
Damn. Damn, bro. They actually did it. That was a nuts game.
It was nice.
I'm
Wait, it's not
contacted
the
at the
day.
end here as well. There's nothing to see.
Rolling